Welcome students. Today's chapter is Physical and Chemical Changes Part 1. Topics we will cover: Introduction, then Physical change, Chemical change, Rusting, Galvanization and Crystallization. Change. Here, when we burn a piece of paper, it turns into ashes. So it is a change. Now the paper is converted into ashes. When we provide heat to the chocolate, it melts. So it's changing from solid form to liquid form. So it is also example of a change. We cut a piece of paper into the small pieces. So it is also a change. So all these are examples of change. So what is a change? Anything that is different from what it is or from what it would be if it is left. So change is the changing the object or anything different from its original shape, size, texture, anything. Changes can be of any types like change in the shape, change in the state, change in the size, change in the texture, change in a color or change in their chemical compositions. We are considering physical and chemical change. What is a physical change? A change in which substance undergoes a change in which physical properties of a substances are changes. फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज से यहाँ पर क्या मतलब है? आइदर शेप ऑफ एन सब्सटेंस चेंजेस, साइज में भी चेंजेस, कलर में भी चेंजेस और स्टेट. So all these are physical properties of a substance. A change in which a substance undergoes a change in its physical properties is called physical change. Physical change is a reversible change and no new substance is formed in this change. For example, here breaking of an egg is an example of a physical change. Here egg is breaking but still it is a liquid egg. When we cut a piece of wood into a number of logs, so it will remain same property of wood. So it is a physical change. No new substances formed here. Again, boiling a water. When we boil the water, it converts into a gaseous form. And when we place a plate over it, the water drop and cool it down. Then the water droplets cool down and again comes into a liquid form. So it is also a change which is a reversible change. And no new substance is forming. So it is a physical change. So these are the examples of the physical change where only there is a change in the physical properties. Either their appearance is changing or their state is changing. Either shape is changing. So these are the physical properties which shows the physical changes. Chemical change. A substance undergoes a change in its chemical composition, then that change is called a chemical change. In this, the new substance is formed and it's a non-reversible changes. For example, we are considering an example of rusting. Rusting क्या है? When an iron is exposed to the air and it reacts with the oxygen and moisture present in the air and form a brown layer over the iron, and that brown layer is called rust, and this process is called rusting. So brown layer is called rust and the process is called rusting. Again, breaking of an egg is a physical change, but cooking of an egg is not a physical change, it is a chemical change. Why? Because the protein molecules here undergoes the changes due to the heat. So their chemical composition has changed. So it is a chemical change. When we burn a log of woods, then it turns into ashes. So new substances form which is ashes. Now it's not a log. so it won't have the properties of the wood. Now it has converted into ashes. So all these are examples of chemical changes because there is a change in their chemical composition. We consider some another examples of chemical change: milk into curd, rotten apple, and cake. These are also the examples of chemical change. When we add a little amount of curd into the milk, it converted the whole milk into the curd due to the chemical reaction that is going on, which produce the bacteria lactobacillus, and milk is converted into curd. Again, cake, when batter is mixed with baking soda, then what happen? When batter is mixed with baking soda, this will produce CO2. CO2 means carbon dioxide, which gives a fluffy texture to the cake. In the case of a rotten apple, here microorganisms are present in the environment. When we cut a slice of apple and left it for 15 to 20 minutes, then these microorganisms, which get the perfect conditions for the growth, they grow over the apple and make it rotten, due to which it gets spoiled. So these all are examples of chemical changes. Next is digestion of food is an example of chemical changes also. What is digestion? As we have discussed earlier, it is a breakdown of complex substances of the food into the simpler ones. How we break these complex substances into simpler? By the reaction of the enzymes and the digestive juices. By the action of the enzymes and digestive juices, we can break it into a simpler form. Like protein is broken down into the amino acids, carbohydrates are broken down into simple sugar, and fatty acids are also broken down into fatty acids and glycerols. So this is an example of chemical change. Now the magnesium ribbon burning. What will happen when we burn the magnesium ribbon? When we take a small piece of magnesium ribbon, clean its tip with the sandpaper and bring this to near the candle flame. Then it burns with a brilliant white light. White light is produced when we burn the magnesium ribbon. So what is happening here? Magnesium is reacting with the oxygen and produced MgO. MgO means magnesium oxide is produced here. And when we dissolve this magnesium oxide with the water, then the end products are magnesium hydroxides. So this is a reaction which is taking place, and so new substances form. It is a chemical change. It is a chemical change. Again, reaction of the copper sulfate solution with the iron. Here we are taking a beaker with a small amount of water. We add copper sulfate to it. We change the water into the blue color. Then again it is changing the water into blue color due to the reaction of copper sulfate with the water. Then we drop a blade into the beaker, and this blade is again forming a layer of brown color over it. Why? Due to the reaction which is taking place with the iron and the copper sulfate. Here copper is displaced by the iron and iron sulfate is forming. So end product is copper and iron sulfate. So it is a reaction of copper sulfate with iron which forms the iron sulfate, and it is a chemical change. Reaction of acetic acid and baking soda. What is acetic acid? It is a vinegar usually available in our kitchens, or baking soda which is also available in the kitchen. So when we add acetic acid and baking soda, then there is a production of which gas? Carbon dioxide gas is released. So how will you prove that during this reaction carbon dioxide gas is released. So we will go further and we take a test tube and we put vinegar and baking soda, and in other test tube we are taking a lime water. So through a funnel we are adding a tube which is transferring the gas which will evolve from this test tube to second, which is containing a lime water. So when there will be a reaction between the vinegar and the baking soda, the gas evolved from this test tube goes to the another test tube and turns its color to milky. So lime water turns milky, shows the gas is carbon dioxide. So the reaction is evolving a gas carbon dioxide. So when we react the lime water with the carbon dioxide, the end products are calcium carbonate and water. So it is a chemical change. Thank you students. For more queries you can write in the comment box.